this year's national recognition for their relentless service to the Philippine maritime industry. We have another in this event because we are now doing a blended platform wherein we are live here at the central office of the Maritime Industry Authority, wherein while we are broadcasted live via Zoom, we are also broadcasted live via Facebook. So we have ensured physical distancing and other health protocols in line with the pandemic. So before we start our event, may we ask for God's guidance and presence through an invocation to be led by Mr. Timothy Bitan from Marina STCWO, to be followed by the singing of the national anthem.
Kita niyo tayo. Saan mo nakakita doon?
Alin? Sa music? Sa akin?
And now for the singing of the national anthem.
Hello, may I be allowed to share? Share screen, please. Control. Ruby, please allow me to share screen.
Thank you so much, everyone. We may all be seated. To officially start our program, still as part of the NMW 2020, may we be graced by none other than the Administrator of the Maritime Industry Authority, Vice Admiral Robert M. Pedrad. Let us give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Eva.
Kainan, uy, tanaw lang
I would like to greet the chairman of the steering committee of the Marina for coming up with a very successful National Maritime Week hosting by Marina. Engineer Mon Hernandez. Diyan ba si Engineer Mon Hernandez? Palakpakan natin si Engineer Mon Hernandez. Congratulations, Mon, and to your team for even in a very short period of time na i-prepare mo, and it's really very successful, and it's really exciting, and it's been an honor to be part of this celebration. And because of that, may I request you to come forward, Mon? Dahil may ibibigay ako sa yung gift. Kaya nga yung gift, I just want to give you something, my humble way of saying thank you to you and all your team. Ikaw lang bibigyan ko kasi binigyan ko lahat ng team. Mamumuluti tayo dito. Sana si ano? Sana yung ano? Sana yung gift? So, just a gift. Thank you, Mon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mon. Just before we came here, I heard the closing message of Herbert, the host during the STCW forum with the Seafarers. Ang sabi niya, this is Herbert, a public servant. Sabi niya. And that's what yun yung narinig ko na it inspired me when he said he is a public servant. So before I proceed with our message, first, all our guests, awardees who are with us today, thank you for joining us. Although it's a titled appreciation ceremony, but this is awarding ceremony actually for all the contribution you have done to the maritime industry in the past year. So I'd like to open with a passage from the Bible from Mark 9:33 to 35. Ito yung istorya nung makakasama pa si Christ at saka yung 12 apostles or 12 disciples. Tapos nag-discussion sila. Sino ba yung greatest among us? They were asking who's the greatest. Pero alam ni Lord, ito na pinag-uusapan nila. Nung tinanong sila ni Lord, tahimik sila. Pero alam niya kung ano pinag-uusapan. And so the Lord called them sitting down. At ang sabi niya, this is what the Lord said to them. Sitting down, Jesus called the 12 and said, anyone who wants to be first must be the very last and the servant of all. At ang sabi niya, not so with you. Whoever wants to be great among you must be your servant. And a few weeks later, si Christ, sinugasan niya yung kanyang mga paa nila, and then died for all of them because of their sins. You know, while I was listening with our symposium today, there was a concern from the domestic shipping and shipbuilding shipyard. Ang sabi nila, yung problema na pinapakita nila kanina sa symposium has been the problem for the past 40 years. 40 years. And the government has not done anything about it. Actually, yung message niyan is a challenge for Marina. And how can we make the difference? Marina, listen to me. How can we make the difference? We can only make the difference if we transform as an organization to serve the Filipino people. Not the Filipino people serving us, but we, the Marina men and women, will serve the Filipino people. And how can we serve the Filipino people? First, i-organize ng ating Marina. I-organize natin ang organization natin so that we can serve our Filipino people efficiently and effectively. Second, kailangan i-educate natin ng bawat isa. If we want to make the difference now so that we can address this 40-year-old problem, dapat i-educate natin ang bawat personnel ng Marina on the magnitude of our responsibility. The magnitude of our responsibility, the magnitude on our shoulders, which is to make the maritime industry progressive in the years to come. Remember that we are a maritime nation. We have the fifth longest coastline in the world. We are the number 7 country with the most number of islands. Our maritime water is 7 times larger than our landmass. So the future of our country is actually on the maritime industry. And Marina should do a proactive strategic action so that we can move forward to be a very progressive maritime nation or maritime industry. In collaboration with our stakeholders and in the spirit of partnership, hindi kaya ng Marina gampanan or isolve lahat ng problema ng maritime industry. We are not capacitated to do that. That's why it's my administration to have a collaborative or partnership or engagement with all maritime sectors, all government agencies in maritime, and all private sectors to work together at sabay-sabay tayong umunlad ng isang maritime industry. Today, we want to honor the exemplary performance or individual or group who deserve to be rewarded for their contribution to the maritime industry in the past years. The seafarers who exercise valor at sea, who in the performance of their duties are able to save lives and contributed to mitigating a more dangerous environment. Their exemplary acts indeed deserve to be rewarded, and that we will do it today. Secondly, Marina recognized the efforts and dedication of our frontliners who, despite the pandemic threat, continued to report day in and day out to continuously deliver services to our clients. Because of them, our agency was able to continuously issue important documents that are relevant to secure employment and to efficiently carry out business operations in the different or various sectors. Likewise, we are greatly indebted to our industry partners, the shipping companies, who actively and efficiently facilitated the transport of the locally stranded individuals that are due to go home to their respective family. Your deeds or your good deeds will never be unnoticed. Lastly, apart from the bravery and hard work, we also want to celebrate the talented seafarers who exhibit their creativity in expressing their deeper self through music. Part of this occasion is awarding of 5 songwriters who created original songs that will surely remind us that despite the challenges we encounter, we as Filipinos could get by with the adversities at sea and even succeed at overcoming them through art. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine maritime industry is extremely grateful to our Filipino seafarers, our modern heroes, the marina frontliners, and shipping companies who amidst the global crisis continue to give a part of themselves and went out of their ways to provide services to others. They are indeed worthy of this special recognition. Again, I want to thank and congratulate all of you for a job well done. I would like to especially congratulate Team Marina headed by the steering committee chairman himself, Mon Hernandez, for a very successful hosting of the National Maritime. Palakpakan po natin sila. Words have nowhere to find to express my gratitude to you, but all I can say, it's been a joy working with you for the past 6 months that I was your administrator. Thank you very much. To God be all the glory. And the honor.
Thank you so much to our administrator. It really is an honor for us to be serving with you, sir. So let us move on. So let us move on with our program. We will have a video presentation to tribute or in honor of the seafarers who perish at sea.
Ang mga marinong Pilipino at iba pang maritime professionals ay kinikilala sa buong mundo sa kanilang kahusayan, sa dedikasyon at pagmamahal para sa kanilang trabaho, sa kanilang kakayahang makasama at makasundo ang lahat, anumang lahi nila. Kaya hindi katakataka na sila'y kinikilala bilang mga bagong bayani at mga essential workers sa gitna ng pandemya. Dahil sila ay nagsisigurado na ang mga pangangailangan ng buong mundo ay hindi naaantala. Ngunit sa kabila ng mga ipinapatupad na iba't ibang Ang mga marinong Pilipino at iba pang maritime professionals ay kinikilala sa buong mundo sa kanilang kahusayan, sa dedikasyon at pagmamahal para sa kanilang trabaho, sa kanilang kakayahang makasama at makasundo ang lahat, anumang lahi nila. Kaya hindi katakataka na sila'y kinikilala bilang mga bagong bayani at mga essential workers sa gitna ng pandemya. Dahil sila ay nagsisigurado na ang mga pangangailangan ng buong mundo ay hindi naaantala. Ngunit sa kabila ng mga ipinapatupad na iba't ibang patakaran ukol sa maritime safety at maritime security, marami pa ring nadadamay sa mga sakuna at aksidente habang sila ay nasa dagat. Kaya't ang Maritime Industry Authority o ang MARINA ay nakikiisa sa sambayanang Pilipino sa paggunita ng mga ala-ala ng mga Filipino seafarers at iba pang maritime professionals. Nasa kabila ng kanilang pagpupursige na makamit at mabuo ang kanilang mga pangarap sa buhay, ay tuluyan silang binawian ng buhay. Nang dahil sa mga bagyo, pamimirata sa mga barko at sa mga aksidente. Sa okasyon ng pagdiriwang ng 2020 National Maritime Week at sa mga susunod na mga panahon, gusto namin kayong pasalamatan. Sa mga hindi pinalad makabalik at makasama muli ang kanilang mga mahal sa buhay, lubos po kaming nakikiramay. At sa mga kasalukuyang nawawala, umaasa kami na mas paigtingin pa ang paghahanap sa kanila upang makauwi at makapiling na ang kanilang mga pamilya at mahal sa buhay.
So there you have it. Maaari na po tayong maupo sa mga kasama po namin dito live sa Central Office ng MARINA. So ngayon naman pong hapon na ito ay paparangalan natin ang ilan sa ating mga Pilipinong marino na talaga namang nagpakita ng kanilang tapang, lalo na in line of duty. So, ngayon pa para sa ating Bravery at Sea 2020, This is the Marina Award for Exceptional Bravery at Sea 2020. So may we flash to the screen our Bravery for Sea 2020 PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so we are now in the Marina awarding for the Exceptional Bravery at Sea 2020. The purpose of the award is to provide recognition to those who, at the risk of losing their own life, performed acts of exceptional bravery, displaying outstanding courage in attempting to save life at sea or in attempting to prevent or mitigate damage to the marine environment. During the celebration of the Day of the Filipino Seafarer last 25-2020 of June, we have launched this search, and as of 15 August 2020, the deadline of the submission, we have received one submission from the Baliwag operation performed by the master and 24 crew members of vessel CSK ZEPHYR to save the lives of our poor fishermen from a capsized wooden boat. So ngayong hapon po ay paparangalan natin ang mga Pilipinong marino na nagmumula po sa Baliwag Navigation Incorporated. Ngayon po ay represented po sila ng kanila ni Mr. Auditor. Is Mr. Auditor and wife here to receive the award? May we ask Sir Auditor and his wife to come forward together with our administrator to please administer the awarding ceremony.
Ilalagay sa kanila? Sorry.
So we are now witnessing the awarding ceremony of Bravery in the Sea 2020 awarded to our crew members of the Baliwag Navigation Incorporated. Thank you so much po. So we have displayed, if we have now our slide, if we have now our slide presentation, we can show them what happened in the operation, wherein 4 fishermen were saved by our crew members. So they have displayed really a bravery in sea in line of duty. So we have here the names of our crew members. So this is an award for exceptional bravery at sea 2020, hereby given to the master and crew as one team, with each crew's individual act of bravery and diligent performance of their duties have contributed to the saving of lives of distressed fishermen. Ayan. So congratulations po. Maraming salamat po for a very well done job. Ayan, makikita po natin sa screen yung mga kasamahan po nila. Ayan, we present to you Master and Crew of the CSK Zephyr headed by Captain Alvin Auditor. Thank you so much, Captain Alvin. So we really are very proud of you lahat po ng mga Marinong Pilipino, and in behalf of the Maritime Industry Authority, we would like to tell you that we are really proud of you. So we have here, we are flashing now the pictures of the crew members headed by Captain Alvin Auditor. Once again, may we give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. So that concludes our Bravery at Sea 2020. We may now all take our seats. To all of our guests that are in here, so we are continuing with the presentation of the Bravery of Sea 2020. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Proud na proud po kami sa Marina sa inyo dahil sa inyong ginawa. So ngayon naman po, tawagin naman po natin for the recognition of Marina frontliners. Let us call on HRDD MFAS, Miss Lina Maquera. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. In a workplace, the employees make up the backbone. They are the most vital elements of the organization. Thus, their ability to grow and thrive in the agency is an essential aspect in human resource management. Moreover, the recognition and appreciation of volunteers jobs actually would lead to boosting the morale and make employees feel they are valued and supported by the agency. At this point, we are here to recognize and convey our appreciation to those who heeded the call of duty in the interest of the service by becoming the part of the pool of frontliners engaged in providing assistance to the Filipino seafarers and helping to send the locally stranded individuals to their respective hometowns. As part of the Hatid Tulong Initiative Program, the Marina Malasakit Help Desk, one-stop shop at the NAIA Terminals 1, 2, and 3, and the OSS Command Center at Pier 15, even at the height of the enhanced community quarantine and until now. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to read the contents of the certificate of commendation to the frontliner, the officers, and staff of the Marina Regional Offices, as well as the Central Office Manila. The Maritime Industry Authority hereby presents the certificate of commendation to in recognition and appreciation of his or her unwavering dedication and commitment to sworn duty despite the extraordinary situation brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic in order to ensure continued services to the public as one of the agency's frontliners. This selfless act of service and commitment to duty is deeply appreciated and highly valued, worthy of emulation by your peers. Given this 25th day of September 2020 in Manila, Philippines. Signed, Vice Admiral Robert A. Impetrad, AFP retired, Administrator, Marina. To receive the certificate is the President of the Alliance of Marine Employees. So the Marino frontliners are the following. Arsenio F. Ligat II, a Director and Officer in charge of the Deputy Administrator for Planning. Captain Romel Chan Mendoza, Director, Marina Regional Office 5. Maximo I. Banyaris, Director, Domestic Shipping Service. Mary Carlin G. Subaldo, Executive Assistant 3 of the Office of the Administrator. Alan N. Gebula, Administrative Aid 4, General Services Division, Management, Financial, and Administrative Service. Jasmine Tipekson, Needs 1, Certification Division, Standards of Training, Certification, and Watchkeeping Office. Grace N. Picho, Clerk 1, Certification Division, Standards of Training, Certification, and Watchkeeping Office. Janine Digumban, Certification Division, Standards of Training, Certification, and Watchkeeping Office. Christine Joy Reyes, Certification Division, STCWO. Lester Mortel, Certification Division. Joy M. Riodique, Management, Financial, and Administrative Service. Alan Abamonga, General Services Management Division, Financial and Administrative Service. Angeli Brodette, General Services Division, Management, Financial, and Administrative Service. Angeli R. Brodette, General Services Division, Management, Financial Services Office. Leon Roy de la Cruz, Manpower Development Service. John Paul M. Panti, Manpower Development Service. Marjorie Oma, Enforcement Service, Redona Emilo, Enforcement Service, Dennis Barcelo, Management, Financial and Administrative Service, Ellie M. Aguilar Jr., General Services Division, Management, Financial and Administrative Service. Rinaldo M. Allegri, General Services Division, Rene Fredo Ibayon, General Services Division, Rodel M. Pardo, Domestic Shipping Service, Gary Gusi, General Services Division, Nancy Soriaga, Cash Section, Management MFAS, Mike Angelo Barameda, Cash Section, Jeremiah Perez, Enforcement Service, Neil Brian Salvosa, Enforcement Service, Abdul Raafi Ali, Enforcement Service, Galileo M. Garcia, Enforcement Service, Jesse Angeles, Enforcement Service, Darwin Managasi, Management, Financial and Administrative Service, Agapito P. Alabat, Management, Financial and Administrative Service, Alex Vergo B. Musli, Management, Financial and Administrative Service, Rodolfo Jawa, General Services Division, Yasir Hassan Jr., Enforcement Service, Ken Williams Kahulugan, Enforcement Service, Gilmer Cabreros, Enforcement Service, Attorney Vera Joy S. Baneg, CCW, Benedicto Manlapas, Surveillance Division, TCW Office, Fresca B. Lugo, Research and Development Division, TCW Office, Melanie Tibalin, Finance Services Division, TCW Office, Andresito Viliato, Certification Division, TCW Office, Jeneline Dahuya, Administrative Service Division, TCW Office, Richie Flor Marie P. Lara, Board of Examiners, TCW Office, Leslie P. Ramos, Certification Division, TCW, Herbert B. Nalupa, Quality Management Division, TCW Office, Alan Daniel Gepula, General Services Division, Darius D. Sangkap, Certification Division, Ana Rose C. Avance, General Services Division, MPAS, Rose Marie Gatan, Domestic Shipping Service, Gabino Gabo, General Services Division, Bernalyn Rosales, Planning and Policy Service, Robert R. Fabros, General Services Division, Engineer Rodolfo Scasinas, Marina Regional Office 11, Engineer Jose Guban, Marina Regional Office 5, Junjun Fulioso, Marina Regional Office 5, Ariel Moyot, Marina Regional Office 5, Joyce E. Sarza, Marina Regional Office 5, Bernardita T. Moasab, Marina Regional Office 5, Wilfred A. Ayande, Marina Regional Office 5, Joey Halari, Marina Regional Office 5, Rodolfo A. Mira Jr., Regional Office 5, General Abuel, Marina Regional Office 5, Melissa B. Sestina, Marina Regional Office 5, Noreen Velarde, Marina Regional Office 5, Salvador L. Del Rosario, Marina Regional Office 5, Bea Lizette B. Mayor, Marina Regional Office 5, Nick D. And last but not the least, Nick D. Nakano, Marina Regional Office 5. That's all po.
Thank you po, Ma'am Lina. So we would like to thank our frontliners that despite the pandemic, are all working their whole best for all of us here in Marina. So right now, we are gonna recognize the shipping companies that transported LSIs to be led by Director Arsenio F. Lingad II from PPS.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Administrator, and our distinguished guests. Good afternoon. The Office of the President, through the Office of the Executive Secretary and the Presidential Management Staff, has initiated a program called Hatid Tulong Initiative to transport all LSIs in Metro Manila back to their home provinces. The number of LSIs, their destinations, and mode of transport swelled to more than 3,000, and bus deployment numbered to more than 100. The Marina was instructed by the DOTR to find ways for the free roro transfer of buses and passengers bound for regions 9, 10, and 13, and to ferry LSIs to Bacolod, Iloilo, Cagayan de Oro, Butuan, and other destinations in the country. These shipping operators responded affirmatively to transport LSIs to their destinations, ever mindful of the primacy of public service in these challenging times brought about by the pandemic. Thus, on this occasion of the Maritime Week celebration, we wish to recognize the valuable participation of the following shipping companies in helping the government transport our stranded kababayan from NCR to their respective provinces. However, now that they are not around in the building and physically present, may we request the representatives of the ship operators to click on the clock icon in the Zoom link so that they may be recognized when we call their names. And allow me to read the certificate of recognition to be given to them. The certificates read, the Maritime Industry Authority hereby presents this recognition to the shipping company for providing sea transport to locally stranded individuals, LSIs, under the Hatid Tulong Initiative program of the government. The said shipping company responded affirmatively to the call of public service in this challenging period brought about by the pandemic. Given this 25th day of September 2020 in Manila, Philippines, on the celebration of the National Maritime Week, signed by Vice Admiral Robert A. M. Petrad, AFP Retired Administrator, Marina. The company names shall be mentioned with great recognition. To Go Transport, Santa Clara Shipping Corporation, Peña Francia Shipping Corporation, Montenegro Shipping Lines Incorporated, Shogun Ships Company Incorporated, GT Express Shipping Corporation, and Archipelago Philippine Ferries Corporation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Director Dong. So right now, after the awarding ceremony, we will now move on to the very exciting part of the awarding ceremony for the songwriting contest. So following the awarding of the ship operators, we are now to award the very exciting songwriting competition. We do believe that we Filipinos are really blessed with singing talent. Kahit saan sa mundo, basta mahilig kumanta, malalaman mong Pinoy. So right now, we will to award our songwriters, singer-songwriters. So to announce the award, may we ask Engineer Mon. Sino mag-award? Okay. So congratulations to our finalists. We have here our finalists of the songwriting competition. We now have come to announce the winners. We'll start with our consolation prize winners. To announce our consolation prize winners, they are from Cavite City, Buenaventura Romel, and Balacuit Aizalu will be performing live their song entitled Superhero ng Mga Alon. May we have our consolation winners here? performing live. Let's give them a big hand. So we will play the song of our consolation winners. It is entitled, are we ready with the song? The song is entitled Superhero ng Mga Alon.
Ika'y natatangi, ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon. Ika'y natatangi, ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon. Malayo sa bayan mo't pamilya, di mo alintana ang distansyang milya-milya. Lahat ay gagawin, dagat tatawirin, mabot lang ang pangarap, lahat yan titiisin.
Halos di mo na maisip ang iyong sarili kasi gusto mo palagi mag-ipon ng pang-uwi. Pasalubong sa pamilya, sa kaibigan, sa barkada, kahit sa iyo wala na kasi doon ka masaya. Di ka pwede na sumuko, hindi pwedeng umayaw. Pwede kang sumuka, magutom, maupo. Pwede ka na masaktan, pwede ka na umaray, pero hindi po pwedeng huminto sa paglakbay.
Ika'y natatangi, ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon. Ika'y natatangi, ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon. Ika'y natatangi, ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon. Katulad, walang kapantay, kakaibang husay at sipag mong taglay.
Di ka na tinatabla ng hilo sa alon, di ka na titinag sa sama ng panahon. Kinakaya mo lahat ng trabaho mabigat, kalidad ng iyong gawa, lagi mong inaangat. Kaya sa'yo saludo ang mga banyaga, iba ang iyong tiyaga, may nakatago na hiwaga. Ayaw mo nakahilata, gusto mo ay gumawa, wangis mo ay superhero.
Tangi, ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon. Ika'y natatangi, ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon. Ika'y natatangi, ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon. Ika'y natatangi, ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon.
We were informed by the committee team that Mr. Rommel Buenaventura is present in the Zoom room. Can we pin it so that they can sing their song on live?
Nasa Zoom live. Zoom live. Zoom. Magpa-perform po through Zoom.
Yes.
Hello po.
Wala pa. Narinig ba kami? Hi po.
Yes, po, you may proceed to your presentation, sir.
Perform kami, ma'am. Play mo, ma'am. Narinig po. Sige, play mo. Narinig niyo po, ma'am, game?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. From Royal Caribbean, Marina, maraming salamat.
Natalangin ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin
Sa gitna ng mga alon,
Kay natatangin ang bagong bayani, ang superhero namin
sa gitna ng mga alon,
Wala kang palayo
sa bayan mo't pamilya,
Di mo alintana ang
distansyang milya-milya.
Lahat ay gagawin, dagat tatawirin, mabot lang ang pangarap, lahat yan titiisin.
Halos di mo na maisip ang iyong sarili kasi gusto mo palagi mag-ipon ng pang-uwi, pasalubong sa pamilya, sa kaibigan, sa barkada, kahit sa iyo wala na kasi doon ka masaya. Di ka pwede na sumuko, hindi pwedeng umayaw. Pwede kang sumuka, magutom, mauhaw, pwede ka na masaktan, pwede ka na umaray, pero hindi po pwedeng huminto sa paglakbay.
Natatangin
Ang bagong bayani
ang superhero namin
sa gitna ng mga alon,
Kay natatangin ang
bagong bayani
ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon.
Oh, 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 hey, hey, yeah.
Kay natatangin ang bagong
bayani
ang superhero namin
sa gitna ng mga alon,
Wala kang katulad,
walang kapantay.
kakaibang husay at sipag mong taglay.
Di ka na tinatabla ng hilo sa alon, hindi ka natitinag sa sama ng panahon, kinakaya mong lahat ng trabahong mabigat, kalidad ng iyong gawa, lagi mong inaangat. Kaya sa'yo saludo ang mga banyaga, iba ang iyong tiyaga, may nakatago na hiwaga, ayaw mo nakahilata, gusto mo ay gumawa, wangis mo ay superhero ng bansa.
Natatangin ang
Bagong bayani
ang superhero namin
sa gitna ng mga alon,
Kay natatangin ang bagong
bayani
ang superhero namin sa gitna ng mga alon. Kay natatangin ang bagong bayani
oh,
ang superhero namin sa
hey,
gitna ng mga
yeah.
alon. Kay natatangin
Ang bagong bayani
ang superhero namin
sa gitna ng mga alon. Salamat, Marina. Peace from Royal Caribbean.
Thank you so much.
Pakimute niya na nag-echo.
Pakimute. Thank you. Thank you so much to Mr. Romel and Miss Aizalu. Thank you for sharing to us your passion for music. Now let's give it up for the next consolation prize, hailing from Pagadian City and currently on board. Let's all watch De La Cruz Armstrong's Pangarap.
Simula ng aking pag-aaral, pangarap ko nang maging isang marino. tulad sa kanila, ngunit hindi nakinig. Oh, at pinagpatuloy ang pangarap ko, at pinagpatuloy ang pangarap ko. Ito ang buhay, dagat lagi.
Thank you so much, Mr. Armstrong. So, thank you for giving us pangarap, landing the third place for this competition. Ayan. The winning entry from Cebu City, the third place, from Cebu City, who is also currently on board. Let's hear the song On That Day by Sanchez Michael J. So as we can see, our songwriters are still on board. And really, we know that these are heartfelt rendition because they are really at sea right now. So if we do not have Mr. Sanchez J, that is our third placer. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Michael J. Sanchez, for sharing to us your heartfelt rendition. So the second place winner also hails from Cavite. And among those that are on board, singing the song Keep on Sailing. Let's watch John Matthew Crisostomo's performance. Keep on Sailing. So we have already announced our second placer. We would like to remind our winners that you will receive an email from Marina on how and when to claim your prizes. May we know if the song is ready for playing, or we will move on to our first placer because we know that everyone is so excited to know who is our grand prize winner for this year's competition. Can we move on? Okay. So the grand prize winner for this year's competition is none other than Paglalakbay by Ronilo Victoriano. Congratulations, Mr. Ronilo. So now what better way for us to enjoy it but to watch him perform? Do we have Mr. Ronilo online?
Hello. Hello, Mom. Hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the prize, for the award. Thank you so much. And I'm ready to sing now. Thank you so much. Okay, this is my Paglalakbay. Sa aking paglalakbay, dala ko ang lakas ng loob. Tibay ng damdamin, kaakibat ay panalangin. Sa aking paglalakbay, gabay ko ang iyong mga payo. Hindi susuko kahit anong pagsubok. Paglalakbay, paglalakbay, saan mang sulok ng mundo, ako magtungo.
kahit saan mayroong Pilipino. Sa aking pag-iisa, gabay ko sa langit ang mga tala, nagbibigay liwanag sa tamang landas. Masalubong man ay bagyo, hampas ng alon at unos, hindi pipigilan. Tuloy-tuloy ang paglalaya, paglalakbay, paglalakbay, saan mang sulok ng mundo, ako magtungo, kahit saan mayroong Pilipino. Manlalakbay tayo kapatid, mga buhay na bayani, tumutulong sa bayan, kahit saan, kahit kailan. Paglalakbay, paglalakbay, saan mang sulok ng mundo, ako magtungo, kahit saan mayroong Pilipino. Paglalakbay, paglalakbay, saan mang sulok ng mundo, ako magtungo, kahit saan mayroong Pilipino. Paglalakbay, paglalakbay, saan man sulok ng mundo, ako magtungo, kahit saan mayroong Pilipino. Thank you so much, Marina.
Thank you so much to our grand prize winner. May we interview our grand prize winner, Sir Ronilo? May we ask, ano po
Yes,
ba ang
ma'am.
inyong inspirasyon sa inyong isinulat ng kanta ng Paglalakbay?
Yes, ma'am. As a seafarer, medyo matagal na rin po akong seafarer. Mga 20, almost 20 years na po. And I'm making songs, especially to the OFW. And the one, Paglalakbay is one of my best songs, dedicated to all seafarers around the world, Filipino seafarers po. Alam ko po yung hirap ng pagiging isang marino, at marami pong mga kapatid natin na hindi nakabalik. At sorry po. Pero sa mga nangyayari po, marami po tayong mga kapatid na hindi nakabalik sa kanilang mga pamilya. Pero tuloy pa rin pong laban at tuloy pa rin po ang paglalakbay ng mga marino. Thank you so much, Marina. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay po ang Pilipino.
Sir Ronilo, do you have any message sa mga kagaya niyong Pilipinong marino ngayon na sa gitna ng pandemya ay nasa karagatan? Any message, sir?
Para po sa lahat ng mga kapatid kong marino at na-inspire po na maging marino. Ang masasabi ko lang po ay huwag tayong mawala ng pag-asa. Stay positive always, and kontakin lang po natin ang ating family sa Pilipinas lagi para hindi po tayo maboring sa barko. Alam ko po yung hirap at pag umalon po. Then always pray po tayo na bigyan po tayo ng Panginoon ng magandang pangangatawan habang nasa barko po tayo, at bigyan po tayo ng magandang trabaho lagi. At salamat at thank you po sa lahat. Yun lang po. At thank you so much sa OSM Maritime Services. Nandito po ako ngayon sa Denmark on board. Ako lang po mag-isa dahil po kahit pandemic po ay nagkaroon po ako ng trabaho dahil tinawagan po ako ng owner na magbantay po ng barko kahit wala pong trabaho yung barko ay ako po yung pinamaintain po at nagpapasalamat ako sa Lord at na-release din po ng Marina kagad yung certificate of COP ko. Thank you so much Marina, big help po. Maraming salamat.
Palakpakan naman po natin si Mr. Ronilo Victoriano, this year's Grand Champion for the Songwriting Competition. For everyone po na nanalo, you will be receiving an email from Marina on how and when to claim your prizes. Just for everyone to know, our first prize is 40,000 pesos. Our second prize is 30,000 pesos. Third prize is 20,000. And for the two consolation prizes is 10,000 each. Okay. So to formally close our program, may we call on Attorney Jean Verpia, OIC Deputy Executive Director of STCWO. Let's give her a big hand.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Attorney.
Thank you. Thank you, Eva. Administrator Vice Admiral Robert A. Empedrad, Deputy Administrator Nanette Denopol, representatives from our partner agencies, colleagues in public service, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen watching in Zoom and in the Marina Central Office, good afternoon po. Of all the events that the Marina hosts for the celebration of the National Maritime Week, there is one that stands out, for it reaches and touches our hearts. This is, of course, the culmination of the week-long activity through this Marina Appreciation Ceremony. And it is my greatest pleasure to give these closing remarks. To all of us who have attended this event, we heard the remarkable stories of human endeavor, of selflessness, of courage above and beyond the call of duty. And we have been reminded of how great the capacity of certain people who put thoughts of their own safety to one side in order to save the lives of others. They are beacons of hope, inspiration, and triumph against all odds, especially in these difficult and unprecedented times. They come from different parts of the Philippines, of different backgrounds. They are ordinary individuals who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. What unites all of them is that they share the badge of courage and their willingness to sacrifice. And they are truly special people. And we are privileged to be among them this afternoon. And they are at the core of the maritime theme on sustainable shipping for a sustainable planet. On behalf of the Marina, we express our heartfelt congratulations to all the awardees and recipients of the Marina recognition for exceptional bravery at sea, the master and crew of CSK Sevier. We recognize the crucial role of seafarers worldwide in world trade. Seafarers are truly at the core of the future of shipping, and this is the theme of next year's World Maritime Day. To the winners of the songwriting contest for seafarers entitled Musika Likha ng Marinong Dakila, especially to Mr. Ronilo Victoriano, sir, and other finalists, congratulations and thank you for sharing your experiences through music. You have made so many of us smile and you have touched countless lives. We also convey our gratitude to the shipping companies who have rendered their utmost support and have transported our stranded seafarers and individuals so they would safely return home and be reunited with their families and loved ones. In a very special way, you have comforted tens and thousands of our countrymen and eased the sufferings of families. We appreciate your support and cooperation despite the serious challenges you have encountered. The Marina is especially proud of our frontliners. To all of you coming in day after day and always putting your best foot forward, we are able to deliver our mandated functions. At the same time, our seafarers and maritime stakeholders are assured of our commitment to delivering the services needed to keep the industry in full swing. Kudos for being true professionals and being our inspiration. You are a great team, and indeed, it is a privilege working with you. In great appreciation, we also pray for the unnamed and unsung seafarers who perished at sea. We will forever be indebted for your hard work, professionalism, and sacrifices. Finally, please allow me to express our sincerest gratitude to the organizers of the National Maritime Week celebration for your generosity in your time, talent, and making sure that the organization of this week-long activity is put into successful fruition. Your love for the maritime industry is manifested in your work. Today's appreciation program is about to end, but we still have so much to do and a long way to go. To all who are watching and tuned in to this virtual program, we also thank you, and we are counting on your continued support so that we may all thrive in the new normal. Mabuhay po kayong lahat at salamat po.
Thank you so much, Attorney Jean. And maraming salamat po. So may we announce?
Or okay na?
Oh, okay. So we have mentioned already later. Okay. So there we have it in behalf of Marina, to all that is watching with us live on Facebook, and to everyone that is with us here in Central Office. We would like to tell you our sincerest and deepest gratitude for joining us in our week-long celebration of the National Maritime Week 2020. We would like to congratulate you, Marina, for a very historic celebration of the NMW 2020. Let's give them a big hand. Congratulations, everyone, for so many events. This, I may say, is the most challenging so far because of the new normal. We would like to thank our administrator, our deputy administrator, and other officials at lahat ng ating mga kawani sa Marina who joined our week-long celebration and made this most awaited event possible. Mula sa opening ceremony, to the symposium, to the Usapang STCW, up until in this appreciation ceremony, maraming salamat po. Once again, I am your today's host, Eva Herro from the Maritime Industry Authority. Thank you very much, everyone, and God bless us all. Thank you.
Sa aking paglalakbay, dala ko ang lakas ng loob. Tibay ng damdamin, kaakibat ay panalangin. Sa aking paglalakbay, gabay ko ang iyong mga payo. Hindi susuko kahit anong pagsubok. Paglalakbay, saan mang sulok ng mundo, ako magtungo. Kahit saan mayroong Pilipino, sa aking pag-iisa, tanaw ko sa langit ang mga tala, nagbibigay liwanag tungo sa tamang landas. Masalubong man ay bagyo, hampas ng alon at unos, hindi titinag, tuloy ito'y ang paglalayag. Paglalakbay, paglalakbay, saan mang sulok ng mundo, ako magtungo. Kahit saan mayroong Pilipino. Manlalakbay tayo kapatid, mga buhay na bayani, tumutulong sa bayan, kahit saan, kahit kailan. Paglalakbay, paglalakbay, saan mang sulok ng mundo, ako magtungo. Kahit saan mayroong Pilipino. Paglalakbay, paglalakbay, saan mang sulok ng mundo, ako magtungo. Kahit saan mayroong Pilipino. Paglalakbay, paglalakbay, saan mang sulok ng mundo,